Alright, we're good. Gameplay, here we go.
Alright, look at this.
Matt and Itsuno have very kindly given Gabriel Rawhide as well.
Sweet.
So we have Rawhide, which wasn't in the demo.
That's right. Exactly. He's going to play with Rawhide here. Got to be one of the first people outside of the media to play.
Pretty much.
With Rawhide.
Wire grapple, good start.
Anybody that has the demo at this point probably knows this battle pretty well.
Yeah.
I think some people might have played this more than once.
体験版に出してるんで、ゴリアテのちゃいますけど、ゴリアテのその戦闘をね、すごく空中から降りないプレイをしてる人とか、パンチラインだけで倒すやつとかね、すごい面白いのが出てるんで、ちょっと彼にも期待したいです。
Yeah, we're hoping to see some big things from Gabriel. We've seen all kinds of stuff from the demo. We've seen videos of people like, for instance, they get to the Goliath at the end of the stage, and they'll do stuff like they'll beat him without having ever touched the ground, for instance. You know, we saw, what was it, last week, I think? We saw somebody who actually beat the Goliath on top of the church. He never actually got through the church. That was amazing.
Crazy, yeah.
そうそうそうそう。
ゴリアテがかわいそうに。
Okabe-san says, yeah, I'm watching that. I actually felt kind of bad for the Goliath.
Carlo is still here, so he will be joining us in a minute.
Oh, nice!
He's currently having he's on a business call at the moment, a business call, but he will be joining us by the sec to talk about all the Nero scam model stuff.
Ooh.
Oh no, no starts.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I was trying to skip the. Thing. My bad.
Oh, that sounds. Like, I stopped trying to skip the cutscenes at the beginning. Did it in the middle to like make sure that didn't happen.
All right.
That's all right. You both get one. You both get one.
Most durable enemies I've found
Yeah.
so far.
These guys can just soak up the damage. Well, they don't really do anything to you. They just kind of run away.
Yeah, these guys are sponges, aren't they?
Yeah, but they give you lots of red orbs.
They're
like walking treasure chests.
そうですね。こいつほっといたら地面潜って逃げようとするんで、それだけ阻止してれば倒せると思いますね。
Yeah, for those Red and Pusa, you guys, anybody that's played against them will know that they're only on screen for a certain amount of time, and then eventually they kind of run away. So you definitely want to take care of those guys as soon as possible.
Yep,
that's true.
Nice. All right.
And in terms of abilities that unlock, he has. So this should be more or less the same abilities that he has in the demo, just with extra Devil Breakers. So this is not like fully unlocked Nero.
That's right. Yep. This is not fully powered up Nero. We wanted to save. We were spending the first couple minutes setting up for the stream from this end, kind of telling Matt, look, we don't want to unlock this. We don't want to unlock this.
I was begging. I was saying, Matt,
keep some of this stuff.
Please be reasonable about it. And he was like, no.
Right.
Matt Walker has spoken, and I'm not going to challenge that.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I know we've had a lot of people that have said, look, you know, there's certain areas, there's a lot of stuff that some people are saying, look, Capcom, you're kind of showing a lot here.
True.
We don't want to be completely spoiled for the game, and so we're trying to do our best to say, look, we understand.
Yep.
From a PR perspective, from a marketing perspective, there's still some stuff that we want to show up because we think that people are going to be pretty excited about it, but we also understand that there's a lot of people that want to go in without being spoiled. So, so we're trying to let everybody know, like, look, we understand, especially now moving forward here, if you want to go in completely fresh, do your best to mute everything that you can. It's only a week left.
Yeah, literally. We've got like 9 days or so now, isn't it? Yeah. It's one of the hardest things about being involved with a game like this. Is just like you want to tell everybody everything, and you can't.
Oh yeah.
I just want to like all my like gaming mates. I just want to tell them like literally everything, but you can't.
Oh man, yeah. I know how it goes. I know how it goes, man.
You
I love that cutscene.
You more than anyone.
You know, me, I don't know. Maybe Isuno especially.
I suppose, yeah. From the earliest point of development.
He's a 言いたくなるんだろう。
Ooh, we got cancels. Nice.
言いたいことあるんですけどね。
そうですね。今何そうですよね。There's still even about this game. There's all kinds of stuff that we can't wait. We can't wait for people to see it on their own. You know, we want to tell you, but we don't want to spoil it for you.
No. It's always best to like discover stuff naturally.
Clearing these guys out.
Oh, we're switching. We're switching. I'm still wondering when he's going to bring out Rawhide. I'm sure he's got an idea in mind.
Look at that. Double S. Triple S. Nice.
Smoking sexy style. I think that's the best abbreviation we've had for the Triple S yet.
Smoking sexy style. You got it, dude.
Was that one of yours, Matt? That definitely sounds like one of yours.
No, a lot of people say, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, Matt, did you come up with, like, for instance, yeah, that stuff, for instance, the style terms, for instance, or like, Matt, are you the narrator?" No, I'm not. I'm not the style voice. Oh, nice, he's going up there getting the red orbs.
This is all this stuff I had no idea about. Like, you've already seen two areas I didn't even know. Is he gonna get up there? Oh, is he gonna do it? Oh, nice! I can't tell how hard that is.
Isma-san says, "Ah."
And there's another one up there. You just got to stand still.
Look at you, even know that, man. Oh, man.
So how was it you played the demo too much?
Hardcore. I had a stream. We were doing that thing in Japan we call Capcom TV a little while back, and I was playing this level, and we were trying to get on top of the horse, and I could not do it on the stream. As embarrassing as that is.
So we need to get Gabriel out next time.
Here we have
fly him out to Japan.
Gabe did it on his first try, essentially.
Pretty much. That's ridiculous.
That was
That's
badass,
what happens
man.
when you rinse the demo probably like 100 times. Pretty much. Yeah. I respect it.
Nice.
I respect it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice, there we go.
Man, you are like making bank right now. Look at this red orbs. I don't even know how you do that down sword move.
Well, this one?
Yeah.
It's just
forward and
split.
Okay. I must have played the whole game without using it once.
Hopefully, I think Gabe can tell, but I mean, from the dev point of view, really the idea is that you want to go through those devil breakers. Don't be afraid to use those break gauge moves. Obviously, you do want to be careful so that you don't completely run out. But I mean, from a stylish point of view, it's really all about trying to use those devil breakers and using the break gauge moves and going through them here.
Yeah, you're definitely incentivized to, get creative and break them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going for, from the dev point of view. We've kind of explained this in a couple of interviews at this point, but we want to have differentiation between the three characters. We didn't want Nero and Dante to just kind of be clones of each other. And when we came up with V, the reason that V is such a completely different concept is very much that we go, look, he's not just like, there's no point in making a new character if the new character isn't gonna be different from the other characters.
Yeah.
In that case, it's just a skin, right? So
exactly. Yeah.
We very much tried to make sure that the gameplay was differentiated for all three characters. And that's why, Dante is all about changing styles, changing weapons on the fly. Nero is all about, okay, he's got these devil breakers, and how can I use these in what order should I use these, and when should I use these?
Right, I'm just going to set up Carlo here so that he's joining us on the mic as well. In fact, Carlo, do you want to? I'll jump out a sec. Do you want to just jump on? And then Matt, if you want to talk to Carlo about all the Nero scan model stuff.
All right.
Cool.
Let's do that.
Where did I come from again? Hey Matt, can you hear me?
All right, Carlo, what's up, man?
Yo, how's it going? It's going exciting. Gosh, watching this thing gets me getting me excited. I have to play it later again.
What's it feel like to see yourself tearing apart demons?
Casual Monday to Friday,
Casual Monday. There you go.
Usual day in the office. It's great, honestly. It's cool. It's kind of cool to see how the developments come from, when I used to play games when I was like 17 and 16, to now, and just how the detail and the gameplay and what you can do with it's a whole nother level. So it's kind of cool to come back and revisit everything a bit. It's very cool.
It's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sure. Obviously, you're a model. So there's very specific things that you have to do with your hair and your look, I would imagine. But man, someday if we could see you with like short white hair like Nero, man, that'd be insane, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would be pretty cool. I'm going to this, so anyone who wants to come join, I'm going to the games convention in Milan from the 8th till the 12th, and so I'll be there. And I am considering potentially to go white in my hair and clean shaven, so there's an option. Depends how much they pay me.
Awesome. That's crazy, man.
They do like a just for men
You
white.
remember-
Is that a thing?
Trust me.
Just for men white. They must do.
Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, it's like silver. It does look quite cool, because the hair, like Nero, I can see it right now. So the hair Nero's got there is obviously exactly like very similar to what I had when I was doing it. So it's shorter, but I have had it short like that before. So there's possibilities. I'll do a vote online.
That's amazing, man.
See what people want.
Do you remember when we actually did the scan in Serbia?
Yeah, of course I do. Amazing.
How was that, like, as an experience? I'm assuming you haven't done anything like that before, right?
Yeah, it's different. So I haven't really done scans like that before. I've done scans for certain animations in videos, but not in games. So nothing game related.
Okay.
And you know,
So
yeah.
was that the same kind of thing where they kind of had you? So a scan, right? A scan, for anybody that doesn't quite understand. We scan Carlo. He's the model. We put Carlo like in a big circle of cameras and got a bunch of pictures of him. And then with that, we can make 3D data of him. And that's how you get the Nero model in the game. Yeah. When you were doing that stuff for animation that you were talking about, was it that same kind of thing, or was it something different?
Nah, it was very basic. It was just basically capturing my face from different angles and then putting it into an image to then stabilize it for the videos. So it wasn't games. It was nothing to do with games. It was just it was commercials I've done in the past with. You know, and sometimes they wanna, you know, they switch between my actual face and it's like an animation. So that was, and it was very basic. You know, when we did it, I mean, it was like, was it 200 cameras around this cool little pod? Can't remember. I think it was like 200, right? 200 cameras?
Yeah, it was something like, I forget how many.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it actually, I want to say, at least 50 or 60 some cameras.
Oh,
and that's just for your body. And then we did it again for your face, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that was pretty cool. So yeah.
And when we did it for your face, you probably remember, we actually had you kind of make all these different faces, right?
Yeah. I had this guy.
It was like, you know, doing all that different stuff, right? Yeah.
Trust me.
When you were doing your animation stuff, did you do that the same kind of thing, or was it just basically in one state?
No, that was not. So with Devil May Cry, when we did that, obviously we had all these different expressions, and there's obviously, I didn't even know, if for all of you guys out there who don't know, there's this alphabet for facial expressions. I had no idea about that. So when they start,
heard of that.
Yeah, it's mad, yeah. So when they start introducing me to these different expressions, I was like, how do you even do that expression? I didn't even know it existed. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, we did have, there was a lot of coaching, wasn't there?
Yeah. So, you know, there's a guy in front of me.
Do this or whatever, yeah.
Full thing, like.
And that's also that we can have the data so that when the character talks, the character wasn't necessarily, the actor for the character is not Carlo, right? That's actually somebody else. That's Johnny Young Bosch. He's actually the one that does the acting and the voice acting. And when Johnny Young Bosch makes different faces, we need the technology to make it so that your model is making those same faces. And so to do that, then we end up scanning your face like that in all these different configurations, so that the 3D model, the 3D data can represent that. Look at that, finishing it off with a taunt.
Oh,
that was nice.
Nice, Gabe. Nice,
Great.
dude.
Lots of enemies in this room.
good character, yeah. It was good.
I'm loving the use of
Good
Rawhide.
gameplay as well, good gameplay.
Nice one.
That's
Nice,
great.
man.
Matt, did you have to do all this stuff when you did, what was it, the Resident Evil Zombie? Or was it a lot more straightforward?
Nope. For me, it was a lot different. For the Resident Evil Zombie. Nice, getting up in another secret spot.
Proper, like, DMC parkour.
Maybe we should have actually mentioned spoilers for the stream.
This is a scene I played at the event we had in London.
That's right.
Yeah, it was cool.
That's right. Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, you played it there. That's right. We got a picture of you sitting at the kit.
Oh yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, for the zombie thing, Matt, that was a little different. They didn't get my like facial expressions and stuff. We have a couple amazing 3D modeler arts here that they did take like a kind of static 3D scan of me, and then from there they really changed it all.
Okay.
And that's because it was a zombie. You know, it really wasn't meant to be something where we were gonna have like.
No, you weren't like a main character or anything like that. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. But like for instance, we have our buddy Miguel Cordy, the head of localization. He's in Resident Evil 2 as the cop.
Oh, really? That's sick.
Yep. And Miguel, yeah.
You do a lot of like in-house kind of casting, by the sounds of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we have a whole bunch of different people here that because we use so much of the scanning tech, we have a lot of people on the side that we have scanned for various different reasons. For me, yeah, I was scanned, for instance, as a zombie in RE2. I've been scanned before as other stuff too. I mentioned also that you see these kind of husks of people, especially in this stage here in Devil May Cry 5. That's me and that's a modeler from the game, Alexander Jaude, who the two of us, like kind of in these different configurations, and they actually scanned us. In the end, they changed the model so much you can't tell that it's us at all.
Are you in this game somewhere?
In this one, yeah, like, it's just you see the husks of the people.
Okay, no, but like, are you in this one somewhere? Like fans like dig deep enough, are they gonna find like a corpse with like your face on it or something?
Nah, they're not gonna find anything that they'll be able to recognize.
Okay. Oh, skip.
Nah, so here's the battles that's not in the demo.
Yeah, it's not. This is when you get first introduced to these annoying guys. What are these called?
So I don't know.
These are quite, yeah.
They got like double meat
mad.
Yeah. They're really sturdy.
These guys, Hell Antonola is what they're called.
Okay. Have you taken any damage yet? No. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I just wanted to ask. Okay. Go.
だから気をつけて
These guys are definitely
対応
annoying
しないと攻撃食らうと思います。
The point with these guys, as you can tell, is you knock them back. That's when they come at you like that.
Yeah.
With their cleavers. So you got to be careful of that. Nice finish. Nice kill camera. Even though Gabe has only played the demo for the most part, he's doing pretty well against all these guys.
He's showing me all this extra stuff, like these like little like cubby holes didn't know were there. Like,
Yeah.
you've been in two like secret rooms in the scenery that I didn't know were there. You just gotta
Oh, I know.
Like they've literally been through the game with a fine-tooth comb.
A lot of the secrets here.
ちょっと初めて見た人、簡単なゲーム、めちゃめちゃ簡単。
You know, Matt, in retrospect, maybe we shouldn't have had people that are so good at the game because people are going to see the stream and they're going to think that it's a relatively easy game.
No, I've still got to play my V section yet. That's fine. They're
There you
definitely.
go. There you go. Okay.
I'll
So you
die
can
on
still
purpose.
prove- you can still
I'll
prove
die
that.
on purpose.
Right on. Come on, gotta go.
Okay. Got a bit of a.
All right, here we go. It's Goliath time.
I'm doing a bit of a live stream on my Instagram as well. So you've got a bit of a
Cool.
live feed.
Live streaming Instagram. We can hit it because we don't normally do Instagram, so we're literally hitting
I know.
the broadcasting
All the
channels
platforms,
as well.
all the platforms today.
This is the first time Capcom Europe's ever done this.
It's great.
I'm excited.
Matt, should we do a few more questions regarding the scan and stuff, and then that'd be quite cool to capture that while he's doing his game here, which is pretty cool.
So, like you said, it was the first time you've done the scan model stuff, isn't it? So, like, is it just something you're probably going to pursue again more in the future?
Do you know what? It's interesting. So it was a really good experience. Often, when it comes to modeling jobs, it's quite a straightforward kind of thing you do. When it comes to commercials and more acting, you have a bit more variation what you can do. But this was quite a different concept. So actually doing something that was quite outside of the box and slightly
diversifying the portfolio.
Exactly.
Isn't it?
Exactly. And it was a bit more, has a bit more longevity. Obviously, it's integrated in a game. It's going to be, there forever.
This is going to sell millions. So
exactly.
Literally,
exactly.
There's going to be a hell of a lot of people seeing your face.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and it's just, I guess, really fun way of actually capturing, the face rather than just having it for a shoot or for a billboard or something. It was actually quite nice to kind of have a bit of movement. Obviously, with Nero's expressions, it's crazy the different expressions you can see in the game. In the video.
How did you first find out about this job then? And did Matt and Itsuno contact you, or did you see an advert somewhere? How did it come about?
It was actually through a production company.
Okay. And
with my agent. So they got in touch and said, look, it'd be great to kind of do something together. Yeah. And for the first year and a half, it was quite secret. Obviously, we couldn't share anything about what we were doing.
I imagine you made NDA'd up to your eyeballs.
The whole thing, contract and the whole thing. So it was all super secret. Yeah. And I had a few people writing me and being like, is there something going on? I had no idea how they leaked it. People always leak stuff, especially in the gaming world. They find out early.
Okay, yeah. It's all like Chinese whispers through the grapevine, isn't it?
Exactly. Just denying everything. But it's good. And then obviously when we 6 months ago, so when Matt and is we released the whole in the press conference, and that's when it kind of blew up a bit, which was good. Yeah, but it's really good experience, and I think in the future definitely would be really cool to get involved with other games and anything else.
Yeah, man. Like you
around.
never know. Like I'm sure other games companies once they see like Nero here, then
send my
there's
portfolio.
a potential there, yeah.
Send my portfolio and have like a bit of a game stream.
Definitely.
Which is cool. But yeah, it's been exciting. So good to have it come out and see a full release, see what people think of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure the same with Matt and Itsuno, we're kind of like on tenterhooks to see what the Metacritic score for this game is.
Yeah.
I reckon it's going to be very high.
Yeah.
Very high. There's been so much like positive like feedback on this game.
Yes!
That's a big finish.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice one.
Good gameplay.
Nicely done, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That was, man, that was
wicked.
Good stuff.
Good gameplay.
That was on the edge of our seats, man. I was like, we were all like, oh my god, is he gonna get hit or is he? Who's gonna put out the first attack? Oh, that was hot, man. Good job, Gabe.
Nice one.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
You were going for the no damage, weren't you?
I was this
man,
close.
I've. If you'd have done that would have been like even more insane. But that was still absolutely
that was a
sick.
good run, though. I think. Yeah,
that was
too
good.
bad.
That was good. I like the fact that you got all the secret stuff as well. Good use of
Yeah.
like Rawhide. We got to see some like the whip combos.
Tried to show
And you got the Mario 64.